we are changing so much in this moment with a lot of games. We are going to suffer for a long period. We say to the fans the truth. That we lack a lot of things in our team. How is supposed to feel a manager of Manchester United in that position? Embarrassed, and it's hard to accept. I know that if we don't win, regardless if they pay the buyout or not, I know that every manager is in danger, and I like that. Humiliating.
Embarrassing for the club.
It's not embarrassing. When you loan a player, and I don't know still, I think it's not official. When you loan a player, you expect him to play and to improve. So it's nothing humiliating there. So we need to accept that and to move forward and try to do things so much better in the future to don't have this kind of season. We are being the worst team maybe in history of Manchester United. I think our club needs a shock, needs a shock, and we have to understand that it's a very difficult moment and we have to fight. If I knew, I will solve all the problems of this club, even this. I will put Vital before I put a player that don't give the maximum every day. So I will not change in that department. I understand everything. I understand that Gary Neville is critical about everything, so I understand that part. And then I understand that we are not fighting. We are in the moment that we are doing the worst season in history. Promise, Andrew, I will not give you nothing today, Marcus Rashford. I'm giving you a little bit. It's the same thing, guys. We need goals. We need 1 against 1. We need threat on the final third. Guys, what more do you need? How many times we had this conversation? It was the opposite. Some players that come in, like Mason Mount against Bilbao, change the game. So now is easy to say who missed the big opportunity in the first half against Bilbao.
Yeah, it was Garner.
The performance in training, the performance in game, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you engage with the teammates, the way you push your teammates. Everything is important in our context in the beginning of something when we want to change a lot of things, when people in our club are losing their jobs. We have to put the standards really high. Sometimes I want to quit, sometimes I want to be here for 20 years, sometimes I love to be with my players, sometimes I don't want to be with him. So again, I need to improve on that. It's going to be hard, but now I'm focused in the next game. I said don't know today many times.
Across this press conference you said I don't know in response to
this one more.
This one today.
Yeah, but when?
And I'm essentially asking you.
But when I said don't know, which question? I think it's the feeling, a little bit the feeling of entitlement that we have in our club. And sometimes strong words is not bad words. Sometimes difficult moments is not the bad things for the kids. I think it's a different club. I think in that aspect, the way Arteta dealt with that is an inspiration for everybody. I will not have the time like Arteta had. In the summer, like we said before, we are fighting for our jobs until the summers. I'm always open. If the board and the fans feel that I'm not the right guy, I will go in the next day without any conversation about compensation. But I will not quit again. I'm really confident on my job. And as you can see, I will not change nothing in the way I do things. I understand what you are saying. You love Kobe. He starts for England, but that doesn't mean that I need to put Kobe when I feel that I shouldn't put Kobe. So it's my decision. Again, sometimes I'm the first one to say that I'm failing this club inside the pitch. I have that feeling. We are not performing the way we should be. But outside the pitch, I guarantee you I'm not failing to this club. Sometimes I hate my players. Sometimes I love my players. Sometimes I want to defend my players. I think I cannot. This is my way of doing things, and I'm going to be like that. But Lacey, in difficult situations, in Lacey, sometimes when Brian is not there, I put Ahmad because I have other wing backs to play, and sometimes it's hard. So you are asking me why I don't put Lacey to play when I have other guys that are international and also they are in the bench. I just want to say that I'm going to be the manager of this team, not just the coach. And I was really clear on that. And that is going to finish in 18 months. And then everyone is going to move on. That was the deal. That is my job, not to be a coach. If people cannot handle the Gary Nevilles and the criticisms of everything, we need to change the club. No, guys, I just want to say that I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach. And every department, the scouting department, the sport director needs to do their job. I will do mine for 18 months and then we move on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.